Welcome to the PAC Football Report for October 22nd, 2016. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will look back at last Saturday's football action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing Week 8 games this weekend. Defending champion Thomas More and Case Western Reserve remained atop the conference standings with impressive wins. The Saints broke open a close game at halftime to win 40-7 at Waynesburg, while the Spartans rolled past Teal at home 48-21. For the second straight week, the top game was in Washington, PA, as W&J held off upset-minded Bethany 37-36. In other action, Westminster kept Grove City winless with a 52-23 decision, while Carnegie Mellon won under the lights at Geneva 29-10. St. Vincent had the weekend off. PAC Player of the Week offensive laurels went to W&J wide receiver Jesse Zubik, who caught 7 passes for a career-best 235 yards and 2 scores versus Bethany. Defensive recognition went to W&J lineman Ryan Snedeker, with 11 tackles, including 4.5 for losses and 2.5 sacks. Special teams honors went to kicker Cole Mathias of Thomas More, who made all 6 of his kicks, including a 34-yard field goal, while averaging 42 yards on 3 punts. Rookie of the Week went to Waynesburg wideout Tavon Johnson, who caught 4 passes for 58 yards and added a 97-yard kickoff return touchdown against Thomas More. There are 4 PAC football games on tap this Saturday. Bethany, Grove City, and Waynesburg all have the weekend off. The top matchup takes place in New Wilmington, as sole possession of third place in the PAC standings is on the line when 5-1 Westminster hosts 5-1 Washington and Jefferson at 1 p.m. at Bury Stadium. W&J has dominated the all-time series between the two storied programs, winning 35 of 37 all-time meetings, with the last Titan win being a 1917 decision in Washington in 2000. Last year, the Presidents edged the Titans at Cameron Stadium 35-31. Westminster head coach Scott Benzel talks about the keys to victory for his squad Saturday.
Yeah, we're not interested in playing in a shootout game. That's really not our style. And if we play that type of game, I think it really kind of bodes in W&J's favor. So we're going to try to play great defense, control the clock, run the football. That's been our kind of formula for success over the past couple of years, and that's really the game that we need to play. Now, can we play that? Well, that's why we play on Saturday, so we're going to find out.
League co-leader Thomas More hits the road looking to remain unbeaten in PAC play, as the 6-1 Saints face 4-2 St. Vincent at Chuck Knoll Field in Latrobe at 1 p.m. Thomas More has won all 9 meetings against St. Vincent in a series that started when the Bearcats joined the PAC in 2007. But St. Vincent has traditionally played the Saints tough, especially in Latrobe. Last year, the teams were tied 28-28 after 3 quarters, before a pair of fourth-quarter scores allowed Thomas More to get away with a 42-28 victory. Bearcat head coach Ron Dolciato talks about facing Regis Scaife, his former coaching mentor at John Carroll.
I've said this before, beside my father, I don't respect anybody more than him. And, he has really been the person who gave me a chance, over at John Carroll to be the offensive coordinator. And without him, probably wouldn't be over at St. Vincent right now.
After posting a road win last week, 3-3 Carnegie Mellon returns home to Gesling Stadium at 1 p.m. when the Tartans host 2-4 Teal. It's the 43rd all-time meeting between the Western PA schools, with CMU holding a 29-11-2 all-time advantage in the series. Last season, Carnegie Mellon rolled to a 73-19 final in Greenville. According to veteran Tartan head coach Rich Lackner, CMU's student leadership has held the team together despite some very difficult early season losses for the team this fall.
Each of the 3 losses we've had this year have been really tough losses, and I admire our kids. They have hung in there, and they've kept the positive attitude, and we as coaches have kept the positive attitude as well. We feel like we're a pretty good football team, and we're going to win our share of games. And
finally, 6-0 Case Western Reserve looks to remain undefeated when the Spartans host 2-4 Geneva under the lights at DeSanto Field in Cleveland at 6 p.m. Case has won 3 of the 4 all-time meetings against the Golden Tornadoes, including a 20-7 decision in 2015, with the lone GT victory coming back in 1977. The Spartans are 23-3 in their last 26 night games, dating back to 2006. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. For the latest news, statistics, and information on your favorite team, log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org. You can also follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with links available at the website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.